Reflections on Faith in God. Faith in God is more than just religious affiliation or ritual observance. It is an inner state, a fine-tuning of the soul that determines how a person perceives the world, themselves, and others. Faith has taken various forms in different eras and cultures, but its essence remains constant, a striving for meaning, for a higher order, for a hope that transcends the material. The human mind is structured in such a way that it is not satisfied with superficial explanations. We ask questions. Why do we live? Why do we suffer? What will happen after death? Faith in God is an attempt to answer these questions, not only with the mind, but also with the heart. It offers not a mathematical formula, but a living intuition that behind the chaos of the world lies order, behind pain, love, behind death, life. For some, faith is the conviction in the existence of a personal God who hears prayers and intervenes in destinies. For others, it is a sense of the presence of a higher power, not necessarily personified, but deeply real. For some, faith is simply trust in life, in its wisdom and flow. Interestingly, the path to faith often begins with doubt. Skepticism is not the enemy of faith, but its companion. It cleanses one of naivety, of blind adherence, of fear. True faith is born not from fear of punishment, but from conscious choice. A doubter is a seeker. They are not satisfied with ready-made answers. They want to experience the truth personally. Many great thinkers, from Augustine to Dostoevsky, went through agonizing doubts. Their faith was not simple, but precisely because of this, it was profound. Faith that has passed through the fire of doubt becomes as strong as tempered iron. Some believe that faith contradicts reason, but this is an oversimplification. Reason and faith are two wings upon which a person can rise to an understanding of the world. Reason analyzes, builds models, seeks evidence. Faith intuitively senses, connects, and inspires. Together, they provide a holistic perception of reality. Science answers the question how, while faith answers the question why. Science can explain how the brain works, but it cannot explain why humans are capable of self-sacrifice. Faith is not dogma, but experience. It is moments of silence when you feel you are not alone. It is tears of gratitude when everything falls into place. It is an inner voice that says, "Don't be afraid." Faith isn't something that can be imposed. It's something that can only be discovered within oneself. Sometimes faith comes in difficult moments. When the familiar world collapses, when support disappears, a person begins to search deeper. And often, it's then that they find, not answers, but a presence, quiet yet powerful. Not a loud miracle, but an inner certainty that everything has meaning. It's important to understand that faith shouldn't be forced. God, if He exists, doesn't require forced worship. True faith is a free choice. It's trust, not fear. It's love, not obligation. Freedom is the space in which faith can flourish. When a person is free, they can search, make mistakes, and return. And it is in this freedom that faith becomes alive and true. Faith in God is not a formula, not a list of rules, not a set of prohibitions. It is a path to oneself, to others, to meaning. It can be different, quiet or stormy, straight or winding, but if it leads to love, to goodness, to light, then it is real. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.